Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another daytime stream. We have a beautiful PSA return, but you know what? I hit this live button by accident. I still got to get the stream ready to go. So give me one moment. Yeah, I was lifting the screen up and I hit the go live button. So I've still got to write the title. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Who's here? I see there's two people here. You guys are early. Ruben? What's up, Ruben? So this is going to say huge PSA return. New box break. Large is over. Friday card stream. All right, we'll go ahead and hit save on that. Oops. How's it going, Ravi? All right, now let me just ping the Discord too. Can't believe a whole month has gone by. Almost there. Just pinging the Discords. There we go. Yay! What's up there? Bing shilling. 41 for me. Wow, so we got all these slabs. I don't really have a place to store them at this point. They're all kind of the same type of slab too. So you're going to see a lot of these pocket monsters for sale. Yeah, whole bunch of them. Let me grab this box, see if I can make room for them all. I got this box. It's full of like Topps cards, because we graded a lot of Topps as well. Those are the two sets I'm really into right now. The Topps set and Cardos. All right, there we go. Now, let's see how much of this I can fit down there. We got a whole bunch of cards, and I will show them off over time. I can already tell you what they are. It's the same Cardos collection, but they mostly graded 9. In fact, only 4 of them graded 10. Only 4 of them graded 10. That's really not much. And so it is my belief that this is a very difficult card set to grade 10 on, which explains why it's so expensive. So there's no more booster packs of Pocket Monster Cardos. To obtain the raw product is pretty expensive. And then even when you do obtain it, it almost never grades 10. So it's very, very rare. Look at this. I found this. I thought Tammy would appreciate this artwork. Isn't that beautiful? Dang, I should have waited for this PSA return to buy Cardos. Well, there's plenty of Cardos now. But yeah, these are the only 10s. Are you ready for it? The only ones. We got Drowsy. Magnemite. I might sign that Magnemite. I'm a big Magnemite fan. I sign a slab every now and then. Where should I sign it? Should I sign it on the front or the back, you think? I'm a big Magnemite fan. There we go. Say a little Magnemite 10. You can always wash that off if you really don't like it. So there's Jinx. So this will be a cool one. This is Blackface Jinx. You'll notice her face is still completely black. She's giving you smooches. And beautiful. Those are the only 10s out of the whole return. Just 4 of them. That Dragonair, I want it. Check it out, Tammy. I'll set it to the side for you if you want. We can look up a price on it. Maybe I'll give it to you extra cheap, okay? You buy a lot of stuff from me. So, but here's Vulpix, Drowsy, and Jinx. We'll give you the Tammy discount. And, yeah. It was like 200 cards, and that's it. The whole thing, just 4. So, whenever you see these for sale, if they look expensive, it's not because they're common. It's expensive because they're rare. All right. Expensive because rare. We got another one of these guys, though. That's good. So this time, I need to make back $2,400 on the submission. Actually, I think I need a new pack of these sleeves. And I will be pricing this guy at the full $495, I think. The other one sold for $445. Here we are. So since I understand how actually rare these are, I am more willing to hold them before. I think I'm fine holding on to these and just seeing if they go up in price over time. I'm willing to bet that they are because I'm giving them a ton of attention. But not just that, I've opened my wallet, I'm buying them. So I'm interested in them as well. Here's Shining Kabutops just looking so clean. I love the way this looks. I can't believe that's my own grading company. You know, I'd really love to meet up with another small mom and pop pop-up grading card company and combine forces with them. I wonder if anyone would be interested in that. I'd love to find somebody who's already got sort of like, maybe like good forensic science going on, and the two of us combine forces or something. Mister, why can't you sell your cards? I can't sell my own cards. That is an ethics problem because I'm the one who handed the grade out to the card. I've been told I have pretty harsh grading, but man, I think PSA's got harsh grading, guys. Look at this. I looked these over. They are real tight on these grades, man. Even the smallest flaw, and it goes into a 9 or an 8. This one's a whopping 5. Here's a 9. I examined these very closely. I picked a couple of them out to be regraded with CGC because I think they all turn into a 9.5. Like, look at that. That is so clean. Here we are. It's got a little silvering on this edge. That's why this one's still in this pile, because I actually examined these. But I picked out a couple of the 9s to be cross-graded with CGC, hopefully for a 9.5, because I'm looking at them going, wow, I just can't believe PSA rejects that for a 10 now. I think PSA grading has just got so harsh, guys. Here's Omastar 8, Mew 6. So these are the hollows. The hollows won't be for sale immediately. Actually, I'm very tempted to put the hollows into the live customs, because I think that they would make excellent live custom pulls. You know, I think sometimes people, they view the live customs as a place where the junky cards go. I've heard someone claim that. I'd like to change that and have the live customs be a place where the best cards go. Here we are. The Kabutops is fire. They're all fire. Boy, could you imagine if a couple of these graded 10, I'd have made all my money back. But since they're all grading 9, I will break even on 9s. So 9s are good. You will break even on 9s. I might even make some money on 9s. And we did get a couple 10s. I'll definitely make money on 10s. You make money on 10s. But man, anything beneath the 9 and you start to struggle. So I need a place for this, and I don't know where to put them, to be honest. We are completely filled. There is just no more room. Maybe right here. Put it on top of this Charizard. Wild stuff. How much is that Charizard? For the moment, he's not for sale, okay? For the moment, he's not for sale. We might be holding him back for the live customs, okay? We got my choke. I've added a new pull to the live customs, and that's 10 TCCG grades. So that's a new thing. And that's to give John some work, too. So John's got some grades to work on. I think it's a cool little thing. The fact that the Cardconomist grades have gotten pretty cheap means that now you get a lot of value if you pull them out of the live customs. Because before it was like, did you guys know, at the height when PSA grading was like $100 a card and it was like a year backup, I was selling TCCG grades for like 25 bucks, and I was backed up. I was backed up by like 3 or 4 months of work. So now they're like $10 a piece, way more affordable. And yeah, I think that the value is there. So here we are. So this is for Tammy. We got to get Tammy a nice Tammy price. If you guys will give me a moment. Whew. Yeah, we got a lot of cards. But I need to grab some of these. You guys know I sell this in my menu. These are fit PSA sleeves. And I sell them for like, what do I sell these for? $12 a pack. There's 100 sleeves in a pack, okay? So you might find that convenient. I can toss them in with your current order. Here we are. Just a convenience. I'm like a gas station. You've already got stuff with me. So you might go, I might as well just get those fit sleeves tossed in. There you go. Let me slab away one of those Zards. So last time, all the Zards got slabbed away instantly, and I didn't like that. We're going to hold on to those, and we're going to save them for special events, okay? Yeah, everyone just wants Charizard. I kind of get it. Dragonair. I got more of them grading, too, okay? So we'll get more. Dragonair, Cardos. Oh, really? There's no, is there no PSA 9 of this? There's a PSA 6, PSA 5. Let me go buy a highest price real fast. So there's a 10 for like 500. The 7's $100. That's interesting. Let me check sold items, Tammy. Says a 10 recently sold, marked down from 500. A 7. This is the problem with the auction. Look at this, guys. That sold for $1. Nah, see, that's the problem with the auction. When you're on eBay and auction, you're competing with so many other auctions, and if people aren't looking for the word Cardos because they just don't know about the card, I can't believe that got by on a $1 bid. Nobody was paying attention. So you risk that. If you put your item in auction, you risk that. That's why I don't do auction. I think auction's a bad way to sell cards, to be honest, because you risk people just weren't paying attention that day. They just weren't looking for your particular card that day, you know. So it sold though. He got that whopping $1. I'd cancel that. I'd be like, oops, ran out of inventory. So Tammy, the problem is I don't have any prices on 9s. The best I have here is a PSA 7 for $100. So I'm just worried, Tammy. That's a little bit pricey of a card. Let me try looking up any Pokemon Cardos, though. So this is called Pocket Monsters. Okay. PSA 9 Pocket Monsters. Well, some of the junkier Pokemon are going for about 65. Looking for maybe one that's a bit more comparable, right? Squirtle's 100 for a 9. So Tammy, well, they definitely go over 100. Tammy, I'd like to offer you $90 on this one, okay, Tammy? So that's $10 cheaper than 100. I think that's super fair. That's the Tammy price. If you don't want it, I'm going to probably list it for 120, okay? All right. Just give the card to her. Why gotta make a little bit of money? You know, it cost me money to acquire that. It cost me money to grade it. Is a box of V-Star 10 packs? That's correct. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you guys are ready for a great weekend. I'll be trying my best to stream on Christmas, so if you're lonely on Christmas, you won't be alone. Got any Vileplumes? Huh. You know, I don't remember any Vileplumes. I remember a Gloom. I'm smarter. I'm better. Actually, I think I can do a search for you. Hold on. Let me open up that email. Remember, you get an email that tells you the grades. So let me look that up. Where is it? Oh, well, let me log into PSA. Maybe we'll do it that way. It was the one that just got returned, right? Okay, let me try this. No Vileplume. Wow. So I know that Mr. John was picking out the good and the bad cards for me. He must not have found any good Vileplumes. That must have been it. Let's see. To be honest, I might take every single one of these and just send them off to CGC or something to grade. PSA is too harsh a card when it gets bent. My opinion, they're just too harsh. So if I could find grades that got over CGC 6 in this group, and the fact that CGC is cheaper anyways, yeah, I might. Ooh, look at that Haunter. That's cool. So, oh, there's Gloom. So these are 15. Oh, there it is. Vileplume. So that's $15 if you'd like it, Mr. Mahasvara. And we could even send it off grade. Actually, let me take a look at this. So this one got rejected by Mr. John. Let's take a close look. Why did it get rejected? This one doesn't even have a bend in it. I don't see a bend. I figure he probably rejected the bent ones. Oh man, I hate to tell you this, Mahasvara, but I gotta send this into grade. All right, I gotta take those singles off the menu. I'm gonna send those into CGC. These boxes. So these were sorted out. I think that even if they graded 4 and 5, I would still bother grading them with the CGC. Can I slab away an 8 of Scyther, Blasters, Dragonair, Rhydon hollows? So we're holding off on the hollows right now. Those will probably be popped into the live customs. All right, I hate to do that for you, but you know, I paid all this money to acquire them, and I need to get them graded. So when I was working on these cards that just returned from PSA, what I was telling myself is I'm going to send all the ones I got off to CGC. So that's literally what I was telling myself while I was preparing these. And I'm going to go remove them from the singles. No one was buying them anyways. We're going to get them all graded up. Hate to do that to you, Mahasfara, but I got to know the grade on it first. If it grades 9, I got to sell it as a 9. All right, I think I will personally look through them because I have not done that. I've not personally looked through them. All right, there we go. So menu's been updated, and I'll spend some time getting those all sleeved up. I want to buy one, Mr. Ruben. Yeah. So we got all these cards on the table, but I think you guys have seen all these a whole bunch. There was one in the first return. Don't know if you sold it yet. Oh, really? Hold on. Let me skip this music before it makes me want to blow my brains out. I hate it. That song is so bad. I hate it so much. So the only problem now is I have so many cards that have returned from PSA. There's no way I'm going to find it. Give me a second. Yeah, we've got a ton of cards for sale. Mr., when is the large starting? The large is over. The large completed last night. That's what that's why it was in the title. And oh yeah, the large needs to come off, or we need to discuss what the large is going to be about. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I think this is not the right audience for Cardos. No, that's not true. This is a perfect audience for Cardos. What was I going to say? Yeah, I want to hear your guys' opinion on how the large ought to operate. What would you be interested in? What is your least favorite Pokemon ever? That one. Mister, do you have a seal collection? I guess. I got a lot of seal product. You're not the right audience, this cheese. Put the Charizard in the large. Okay. I'm going to start by processing the first order that came in, okay? Supadan, pre-order. Let me get the slab switch to the Chrome Charmander 9 if I can, and a V-Star Universe Snipe. So we're going to start with that V-Star Universe. He said the Chrome Charmander 9. What is he referring to? Chrome Charmander 9. Here we are. Lovely. What do you think about Mirror Mewtwo? Maybe do some vintage packs. Topps PSA. There we go. Oh, Super Dan's here. He's saying it's a Chrome Charmander. Oh! Okay, I know what you're talking about. So give me a minute. You're probably talking about some guy in here, right? Ow. That Mew looks like a naked mole rat. Is it in the pricey box? Is that where it was? Oh yeah, see this guy? He needs to come out of this. He's not for sale. I'm putting him away into an investment box. I'm coming to appreciate how extremely rare the Cardos cards are. Topps Chrome. Yeah, if you call it Topps Chrome, I would have caught on faster. Was it in the pricey slabs box? Where were we hiding it? Yeah, I don't see it, man. It was only $1.99, so I don't know. I don't know where it's stored, man. If it's not on this table and it's not in the pricey slabs box, it's not for sale. So when these slabs get removed off the table, you can't buy them anymore. Crystal Guardians, Mawile Large. Crystal Guardians is pretty cool. Cardos are cool. Do you like football? Thought I saw it on the table. Let me check the table then real fast. But first of all, let me remove this guy. So he is getting removed from the Pricey Slabs channel because I want to keep him. It's called Pokemon Slabs. I'm coming to appreciate how extremely rare these Cardos cards are. I don't even see him in here. Is he in here? Oh, there he is. All right, I'll be sending him in to regrade with PSA, CGC, or something like that. There we go. Oh. This goes to Super Dan real fast. Chrome Charmander. He's definitely not on the table. I don't remember him being on the table. Do you have a dog or do you have a cat? We got 2 cats. Turn this music down. Oh, there we go. I think that music was making me angry. Let's see. Music blasts in my ear. What's up, everybody? Merry weekend. Did you guys catch this one? This one got added to the table recently. It's a cool little card. I think it's behind the Sand Slash somewhere. The Sand Slash. Let me check. Might have just forgotten about him. There's a Charmander. No? I vaguely remember that I did have a Charmeleon, but I haven't seen him in a while. He is probably, there's a, you talking about that guy? No, he's not a Chrome though. We need Christmas music in here. Technically it is Christmas music I'm playing. This is Nintendo Christmas music. Oh, that's the blood card, isn't it? Put this over here. I'm sorry, man. All right, so once it gets removed from the table, I don't know where it goes. I'm pretty sure someone bought him. Oh, someone bought the Charmeleon, you're saying. Oh, my God. Merry birthday, everybody. Happy Christmas. Make the large smaller, maybe. Maybe half the spots. I don't know. It wouldn't be very large then. So, Super Dan, you need 25 bucks. Was the hollow something chrome? Jomama was chrome. No, that was the one I was thinking of, was the rainbow one. I just got the hollow confused. Got it. Okay, we're going in, guys. Yeah, that is a good pull. The Charmander, I am not surprised you're going after that one. So now I need to take a look. Let me throw this away. Now I need to take a look at what you had. So, Super Dan. SLAB-AWAY. Here it is. It says you had a Venusaur that you ordered on December. Let me grab that real fast. Ta-da! Okay. Well, that one's easy. We're just going to do the swap right away. This receives a new sleeve. This is a very lovely, pristine Venusaur. So hard to get that pristine grade. He's at a comfortable $120. And then this one becomes property of Super Dan. All right. And what will happen is we'll be resetting the date so that it is set up for today. This is going to be the 23rd. And it's going to say Charmander $199. There it goes. All right, thank you, Mr. Super Dan. Buy the fossil break. Yeah, please. How's it going, everybody? Happy Friday. Who's excited for the weekend? Me. I can't wait for the weekend. My dad told my big sister, Happy Dogmas. Happy Dogmas? Would you guys like it if I offered penny sleeves as well? Mister, don't forget to get rid of my $25 credit. Doot. -10, -30 wind chill this afternoon in Kentucky. Oh, yeah. You should have seen my windows. They're all frozen over. Well, they are all frozen over, even right now, because they're so damn cold. Tell everyone how many spots are left in the fossil. How many spots are... Something like 6 spots. You guys want to see outside? Let's go outside for a minute. Come on, guys. It'll be fun. We'll go on an adventure together. Don't look at all this. It's all your Christmas presents. Oh, it's cold. Oh my God, it's so freaking cold. There's the lake. Walking in my sandals here. Be bad if the wood broke. Look at that. Look at the mist coming off the lake. Frozen, man. Jump in, mister. You won't. Yeah, I won't, because I'm not going to die. No thanks. Boy, that is cold. Ooh, let's get back in. Ooh, I hear the wood cracking as I walk over it. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, God. Oh, it's so cold. My feet. You don't want any of that, kitty. I think I'll just take my sandals off here. Look how cute she is. This is all trash from the card room. Oh, man. Whew. You trying to catch hypothermia? I was only out there for a second. Oh, man. That was so cold. Unbelievable. Jack could have fit on the wood. Let's see how cold it is today. Let's see, weather. It says it's a brisky 8 degrees right now. I don't know, man. It felt colder than that when the wind blows. Did you see how the wind was blowing? Alaska's in a major blizzard, negative 30 degrees. Don't start a fire cooking, mister. That's a lot of trash. I know. Jesus. Only 8. Yeah, some places are getting it colder than that. I told John to be careful when he drives home. All right, so stay safe, everyone. Let's see what's next. Ben Wright. Hit me with 4 evolving skies. Ben Wright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. It's negative 100 degrees here, mister. What? Yeah, some cold-ass weather, man. We got at least 5 inches of snow where I live. I think we got about 1 or 2 inches. It's not much. Missouri's not like, you know, it's further south. It's not like the northern states that get a ton of snow. All right. Whew. Do you have slabs that isn't tops or Cardos? I do, but they're all buried. They're all buried under all the tops and all the Cardos. So they're harder to find now. Here's Toy Catcher and Sylveon. I got about 7 inches. You seen the Jake Paul scamming stuff that's coming out? Oh, yeah, I've seen all the Jake Paul stuff. I've been watching it. Yeah, it's pretty bad. He had a NFT thing going on where he hyped everyone up, and then he abandoned the project. So everyone already sent their money to him, but they didn't get a product delivered to them, basically. They got a product that was, like, broken. The NFT wasn't working. And then he didn't advertise it like he said he would, and they were relying on him advertising it, which shows you how crypto works, by the way. Crypto's just a hype man going, BitConnect! And then everyone jumping in, and then the people at the top of the pyramid scheme jumping out when everyone else jumps in. That's all crypto is. I don't feel sorry for any of those guys. I just don't. I don't feel sorry for any of them. I know how crypto works. They know how crypto works. They're waiting for him to scream BitConnect, and he didn't. So it is a scandal, but they're part of it. You know, I just don't feel sorry for them. Here you are. I can't feel sorry at this point for people who are still jumping into crypto thinking that is a get-rich-quick scheme, and maybe it is for a few people. I just can't do it. I can't feel sorry for them. I was going to get so rich on this. David Moraes, you know, you're going to make Logan Paul rich. 1 Star Wars Galaxy 1. Okay. Whew. 1 bulk grade for the Leia in my bag. All right. Sleep. Eat the yellow snow. CoffeeZilla made a new video today showing a bunch of incriminating texts. 10, 20, 30K guy was also in on it. Really? Can you talk more about Cardos? You have raw cards. Can we buy a pack? So they don't come in packs. They were part of some kind of premium file collection. So they came in a folder. And Those folders are all super worn out and super overpriced and expensive. And it's really, really tough to get a 10 on these. So when you see a 10 of the Cardos Pokemon, you'll notice that the price of the 10 is pretty high. And that's where it should be. It should be pretty high. That is the correct price for it. In fact, it might even be cheap. Now, it just depends on whether or not people enjoy collecting Cardos at some point. It always takes a while for people to get into collecting something new. For one of the layers, here you go. I like to be ahead of the curve a little bit. So I'll be collecting some Cardos myself. Big fan of Cardos. Cardos and tops. I'm all about that right now. And you'll see my table kind of reflects that. Bro, do you get any sleep? A little bit. I don't get very good sleep. I go to sleep at like 5 and then I wake up at like 10 or 11. The sunlight wakes me up. Just like everyone jumping on tops now. David. Morace. Oh yeah, I love tops too. Really enjoy it. There you go, David. Appreciate that. Yep, we gotta get John these grades so that he's got plenty of things to grade. Ricardo Banda. Merry Christmas, mister. Here's $100 toward my Venusaur slab. I think what you do for your community is great. I wish you and your wife a very Merry Christmas. That's such a nice message. Thank you very much, Ricardo. So Ricardo's paying $100 toward his Venusaur. Let's not mess this up. Encouraging words from Ricardo Banda. You have $230 and you're sending in 102. So that 130, where were we? Oh, there he is. That 230 would turn into 130. Let's turn it into 128. There it goes. All right, you're all updated. China. China.
You know, China. I know China very well.
I know China very well.
China.
Let's go bottle Lake water RN and call Liquid Death TM. Tell them you have a new flavor. Frigid Death.
Gotta get a bottle of your lake water and call it Liquid Death. Oh yeah. All right, so we're on to Aaron Searles, who would like a live custom. Mr. Aaron pulls. Okay, Aaron, you're pulling a Larvitar. Let me double it and give it to the next guy. Here it is, Cobalion. Boop. Now we gotta shuffle these, both of them. All right, cool. Now he says shipping. I have 4 slabs in a bag. Okay, let's go looking for that. And we're gonna slowly start adding new slabs onto the table. You guys will see a lot of Cardos slabs, though. You're right. What I can do is maybe I can sit down and sort all my slabs out: tops, Cardos, and then regular TCG, so that I have 3 separated piles. And I can get them all like on the table in fractions like that, right? But right now, the way it is, a lot of the regular TCG cards like this one have already been priced. And then we've got a lot of Cardos and a lot of tops that need to be priced. So that's why you just see a lot more of them right now. Oh, did I just put this away? Aaron Searles. Here we go. All right. You know, it's funny. Somebody paid to give out a free grade to somebody, and that ended up being a big issue for me because it was like a good card from his bag. We couldn't figure out where it went, and it took us a while to figure out that it was just sitting in the completed grading pile. So I did all this work, you know, thinking we had lost a valuable card. Yeah, it's pretty bad. There we go. Aaron Searles. There we go. Double it. Pass it to the next guy. Luis Oyervides, 3 Fusion Strike. Okay, Fusion Strikes. Almost out of Fusion Strike. So we will not be restocking Fusion Strike until after the move. I mean, I guess I could. I don't know. You will see me running out of stuff and not restocking it. Okay. That's because we want to move less stuff, not more stuff. There we go. Mike side, WTF, I can't copy and paste right now. Oh. I said happy birthday to my cousin. He said shut up and I pushed him in the lake. What? Mr. Read my message. Dao Sheng, Hao Zong, Guo Jian Zai Wo Yu, Bing Xiu Ling. Bing Xiu Ling. Dude, that's one of my favorite sound effects right now. I'm sure I'll get bored of it eventually. Okay. Lewis, what day is your move? We don't have like a specific day planned. What's up, Dan? Here's Panseer and Dodrio. And Darumaka. Here we go. Okay, Lewis, let me grab your bag. Lewis Oyervitas, you were in box number 3. Ah, there you are. Bing chilling. There we go. Happy Friday before Christmas. Christmas on a weekend, though. Is that good or bad? So here we have a singing Chansey. I think I wanted to call her Charmeleon for some reason. I think it's because their names are similar. I smell like baby spit and rotten milk. Ew. Okay, Chansey. I think that pricing these cards up every time is going to be a pain. Let's see. We're going to duplicate this channel. And we're going to say PSA Cardos Chansey. So this card is going to be $40. Pro card for mine. Tyler Berry, I have a large bag. 1 Pokebra, please. Okay. Here we go. We got Sylveon, Machoke, Garchomp Giratina, Keldeo, Froakie. You know what I should do sometime? Wooloo and Pikachu. Okay, very interesting. Bing Chiling. This is a pack of a bunch of okay cards. That's what it is. So this is kind of like a cold pack. That's for Tyler Berry. Mr. Tyler? Some of the Pokebras are hotter than others. Tyler Fusan. New bag? I have a large bag, he says. Oh, hold on. He's a large bag guy. What is your favorite legendary bird? Probably Zapdos. Out of the Galarian variations, definitely Moltres. There we go. Pig Gilling. Sweet. Tammy Lowe, Dragonair is moine. There you go. It's moine. There we go. Well, Tammy, that helps me recoup $90 of the cost of grading these cards. So if I spent $2,041, now I'm at $2,000 and no, it was $2,431. There we go. So now I've got 2,300 and whatever the rest of that would be. 70? No. 60? 50? 40? Something like that. Oh. It's a long way to go. Chi says, walk through grade my Kyogre. Really? All right, you got it, Cheese. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, anything to help. Hee. Mister, my mom said she will let me jump in the lake where my cousin is. And yes, my cousin is still in the lake. So I'm jumping in right now. Yay! Okay. It's a nice card. Let's go ahead and flip this over and get this in the sleeve. What a lovely Kyogre. Sweet! There we go. Toss that over there. Daniel Weissman, 3 packs of the V-Star Universe. What's up, Daniel? Nice of you to stop in. Ta-da! Oh, we're having a busy daytime stream. That's good. If you don't buy the Jungle Break, I'm going to attack you. I had brain cells when I was a kid. Okay, we got Zoroark. Here's Zoroark. And Water Energy. And... yay! You got it! You got Bing Chilling. Bing Chilling. Thanks, man. That's for Daniel Weissman. That's a DA bag. We're going to go looking for it. If there's any room left in the DA boxes, not really. I think we're going to have to remove some guys. Daniel Beard and Daniel Gomez from a long time ago. There's just no more room. Okay, there's Daniel. Daniel Weissman. He's so wise. Throw this away now. Toss this in. Merry Christmas, everyone. Aw, so sweet. Okay, let's get a rotate going on these slabs. We've got Golbat 6 for $25. Entei 9 for $30. Marceline 9.5 for $875. Rainbow Squirtle 150. And Howling Ninetales. Ooh. Now, how about a new card? Somebody mentioned if I had other slabs. I do. It's just that. Let's see. Bing Chilling. Give me a second. So I'm putting a new slab up on the table. Actually, I think I will hold this one. Yeah, I have some cards, but man, it is hard to let some of these go, to tell you the truth. Let's see. Here is... we've got a 10 Wheezing. What's his number? 14? Okay, Lovely Wheezing is a $220 card. That's smart. We can bid on old bags like Storage Wars. Everyone keeps talking about bidding on old bags, and I keep having to tell people we're never bidding on old bags. It's just not going to be a thing. There you go. Everyone's excited, like they're going to bid on an old bag, and it's going to have like some magical treasure in it. $875 for that ugly card? That's a chase card in the Adventure Time WEISS booster boxes. There we go. There we go. If someone never shipped their bag, they're probably nothing good in it. Yeah, that part's actually really accurate. So, like 95% of the time you go through the bag, it's just junk. Okay, now we've got Sergio Urzua. Would like a box of V-Star Universe. You got it, Sergio. I need Mr. to rage quit again when I ask for a slab rotate. Mr., I found out a bird in the lake is drowning. I'm getting it right now. Here we are. Mr., that's the thrill of it. Here we go. My business model isn't Storage Wars, though, guys. That's not my business model. The bags will all just get disassembled and processed in no time. There you go. TCC equals president of Pokemon. Mister, any Slowbro cards? Any Slowbro cards? Yes. Yes, we do have Slowbro. He's somewhere. I just don't know where. Sneep. 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 All right, very nice. Sergio Urzura. Hey, that's my box, says Ricardo. All right, we got this guy. Yo mama's a slow bro. Mr. Keep all the treasure for himself. Jamie, you're having quite a day on this lake. Here's Hatterene. Any Fortnite slabs? Here's Moltres. Can you drill a card today? Can I drill a card today? Okay, I'm going to drill a card today. Okay, that's the Metal Energy. Waiting for the hit to come out. Sergio Urzua. Hollow. Think about it, guys. If you bid on the bag, you're either going to underpay for it or you're going to overpay for it. I don't want you to overpay for it, and I don't want you to underpay for it either. So it takes me no time at all to just split the bag up and turn it into a Pokebra. So that's what I do. Here we go. Like if it's a bag with just a few GXs in it and you pay like 20 bucks for it, you're way overpaying. Ooh, so you've got the Lucario alternative art. Nice. You know, if the bag has like, for some reason, let's say the bag has some Charizard in it, it's worth like $100, which it never will, because nobody abandons Charizard. Nobody does. It just doesn't happen. But let's say it did. Yeah, that bag is going to be astronomically more expensive than you bid on it. And the majority of the time, when you look into these actual bags, they always just got like some junky crap in them. So yeah, it's not a good method for selling cards. Look at this. We got Hoopa, Bill, Stunfisk, Gratias, Weekend. There we go. Easy moneymaker, mister. Let bid on them. No, it's not an easy moneymaker. It's an inconsistent moneymaker. Disassembling the bags and then organizing them by value and then just placing them into the Pokebra means that you get a closer value and I get a closer value when the card sells. I'm at the DMV right now, mister. Here we are. Hey, that's my bag, says Christian Gomez. It removes all the gambling from it. All right, that's for Sergio Urzua. Mr. Sergio. Here we go. What's your favorite Pokemon card? My favorite Pokemon card? Whatever I'm collecting at the moment. Whatever I'm looking at. Yeah, I don't have one favorite. It's all about variety, man. Spice of life, right? You might say I'm not a committed Pokemon collecting man. There we go. What's your most wanted Pokemon card? Well, you know, I probably wouldn't actually tell you because I don't want you to go bid on it. But I could tell you I'm looking at Cardos cards. I'm looking at Pokemon Tops cards right now. Hey, y'all. What's up, TJ Smiley? Okay, there's a Plasma Machamp. Very nice. Doug Trio 5. Steelix 10. Misty 9.5. Did my order go through? I got your grading order and Valifor. Andrew Bertrand, 2 spots in the Fossil Pack break. You got it. Mister, what's your most wanted cookie or cake? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There was only 1 spot left, Andrew. Oh, no. You know what that means, Andrew, right? You know what that means? That means your 2 spots go on the next pack. Yay! That's how it goes. Now, you can tell me, if you contact me before the pack break opens, you can tell me you want to split them. But automatically, we put your 2 spots in the next pack break like this. To keep them together, that increases your odds of a holographic pull. We have Alan Doan, 10 V-Star Universe. You got it, Alan. Wow, V-Star Universe is crazy popular. I'm a dummy and I'm mad. All right, toss this away. My dad just said he will put me in the deep freezer, and I said, what the F, but he threw my dog in the lake. What? Your dad's being so silly. All right. Alan Doan. It's crazy overprinted. Mr. Read My Messages. See, I'm done with Japanese cards. Show me on this doll where the Japanese cards hurt you. What's up, Skill and Reviews? Give me a gold card. Hopefully. Pack break almost filled? Pack break. Yes. And then the next one starts too. Oh, you got Raikou. Raikou! You're looking pretty speedy. Ooh. So pretty. Here's Altaria. Charizard. Oh, what's this? That's a pretty good looking card. Somebody tell me the value of this card. Nice, man. It's a waifu card. Boop. $5, says Christian Gomez. 200, says Cheese. Ooh, Irida. That's the Irida card that people talking about? That's the Chase waifu. That's for Alan Doan. I think this is the most expensive card in the set, right? Congratulations. Okay, we'll clip that one. Better than a gold card. Yeah, that's what I hear. Oops. That's because card collectors are lonely men. Here's Machamp, a Hollow, and Charger Bug. There we go. That's it. That's the Chase. Not the most expensive, says Matthew. Enhance. It's that one or Giratina. They're both super expensive. Wow. Congratulations, man. It's like playing the slot machine and winning. Okay, let's see. Because you got all these other pulls in here too, right? You got the Raikou. You got the character arts. Wow, says Mikey. There's Orangaroo and the Yellow Energy. Sweet. Most expensive is Elisa. Can I get another take? Says Mike Side. What? I don't understand why this cards get pulled multiple times on Rip and Ship channels. There we go. I'm the only Rip and Ship channel. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I'm just kidding. Put this over here. All right. Alan Doan. Alan Doan. He said AL2. Can you give me a hot take? Wicka wicka chicka chicka. Pokemon really took it to another level with V-Star. I buy Rip and Ship so I can cry and die. Here we are. I'm Zowie. Have you considered doing good things with your money? Here's Cubone. I'm just teasing you, man. Here's another Cubone. That's a 9.5 Cubone. Golduck. Here's another Cubone. That's 3 Cubones. And Checklist, Pokemon Tops. You're the best Rip and Ship, my man. That's the difference. What I meant is what an actor does, another take of these scenes they're filming. Mr. Read My Messages. TGS, legitimate odds. Think about the children. Get political. Get political? Let's see what's going on in the news. So I'm going to CNN. 1 million Americans without power. Ooh, be careful out there, guys. Good luck. I wonder if anyone we know is affected by that. Think of the lost sales. Barack Obama shares his favorite movies and books. Experts say gap in vaccination rates isn't enough to explain surge of seniors being hospitalized. Congress passed a massive $1.7 trillion spending bill. Here's what it includes. Probably only good things. FDA specifies Plan B emergency contraceptive does not cause abortions. Iranian soccer players among dozens facing execution while the West is distracted by Christmas. Huh. Let me look that up. Iranian soccer players face execution. Here it is. Newsweek. Amir Nasser Azadani, Iranian soccer player, faces execution. The world adores Lionel Messi right now. But in another part of the world, in the Middle East, a dark story involves a soccer player is unfolding. Amir Nasser Azadani faces execution after he participated in a demonstration for Iranians' women's rights. Wow. Whew. That is one way to establish a patriarchy. Anyone who goes against the patriarchy and supports feminism is sentenced to death. You know, it's very fascinating because I feel like that kind of shows you how you end up in a patriarchal or a feminist society, is whether or not you're willing to do that one thing. Okay, so let's see. The girl who died by the police. He's been a professional soccer player since 2015, played 3 seasons. Will they actually execute him? Very fascinating. You know, think of it like this. Everyone is like, oh man, that's so upsetting. I don't like that. If Iran really does take him and execute that guy and they don't get thrown out of power, well, then that's it. The Middle East is a place where there's no feminism. The Middle East is a place where you have, you know, Sharia law, and Sharia law says women have the kids and do the housekeeping. And that's how all power works in the world all the time, I think is what I'm getting to. You know, anytime you want to establish something, you actually have to be a hard ass and start putting people to death, and that actually establishes your rules. It's very fascinating. Let me open this window. It's so hot in here. Jesus. Everyone talks about the rules. Everyone talks about the laws. Everyone talks about this and that. What's moral, human rights. All of that stuff goes away when you say, follow my rules or I'll put you to death. Anthony Matkovic. Hey, mister, one spot in the 2000 tops break. You got it. All right, here we are. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, very close. I think my point is that it works. Violence works. I do not like violence. I think violence is uncivilized, but it actually works. You can get the rules that you want as long as you're willing to kill and die for it. That's 7. And you begin to realize that's the basis of all law. All law is based on this sort of violence, coercion. How do you enforce a law? You tell people we'll put you in jail, you know, we'll take your life away from you. Andy Dirksen, 2 Star Wars, Galaxy 1. You got it. The Iranian government could have quietly put that man into jail, or they could have assassinated him, or they could have fined him financially. These are all the same ways to kill a person, but they're going to just directly kill him. And they just don't care, man. They're like, yeah, you support this Western feminism and we don't. And so now we don't care if you're a football player. You're out of here. Very, very, very crazy. All right, here we are. Mike's side wants to become a cyborg. Sneep. All right. I love women and they should be protected. I only believe in science. Here we go. Mr. Is my Aerodactyl around? The Aerodactyl. It is. I have to retrieve it from Mr. John, though. I'll do the dishes while they go to work. Here we go. Mr. Waldo, I think if you were saying that kind of stuff in Iran, you'd be on the chopping block. They'd be like, no, that's not happening here. Ruben, my dad just threw me in the lake. I just sent for 2 express crates to keep Mr. John busy. Hope he's enjoying the snow. Ooh, sounds good, man. I think John's enjoying the snow. Maybe. I don't even enjoy the snow and I live here. I've lived here my whole life. Too cold, man. Summertime comes back, jump in that warm lake. That's for Andy Dirksen. Thanks, Andy. What I find fascinating about the thing going on in Iran, why don't the women just stand up and establish the feminism? Right? So women can stand up. They could be militants. The women should stand up and pick up the guns and kill the men. That is how you establish power. And I never feel like feminism does that. It's always men establishing feminism. Women don't establish feminism, men do. I live in South Louisiana, only seen snow twice. I would like to be in the beginning of Skyrim, except I'm not the Dragonborn. What? Wilder Cardano, 111 for my SLAB-AWAY, 1 pack of Dragon Maid. All right, you got it, Wilder. Mr. Wilder. Oh, you're done then. Fire energy. Give me a moment. My belief is that feminism is not established by women, it's established by men. Aha! I found it. All right. All right, cool. Wilder Cardano. Ta-da! Boop. So next up we got Super Dan, another V-Star. You got it, Super Dan. Is it waterproof, the bag? Oh, yeah. Sneeps. Is that Surfing Pikachu sold? I think he's still on the table. There it is, Super Dan. That's a cold one. I'm sorry. I feel that over the next 100 years, you're going to see a lot of power shift out of the West. And you're going to see that power going over to the Middle East. The Middle East, this is my belief. It'll be the Middle East, China, and Russia. Those will be the countries that'll have power over time. Unless something dramatic happens, we'll see. There we are. And now we've got an order from Andrea Navarra. One Attack on Titan, Volume 1. You got it. Well, my dad just grounded me, but I broke my dad's phone. Do you sell boxes or breaks? Both of those things, Mr. Swamp. 1 McDonald's. You plan on streaming tomorrow? I plan on it. Whoop. All right. Forgot the Dragon Maid. I did forget the Dragon Maid. Here we are. So, Mr. Wilder, I heard you wanted a Dragon Maid. But, Mr., the Dragon Maid pack. All right, you got it. All right. All right. I think a major problem is that America is too divided for stupid reasons. There we go. Mister, get the Aerodactyl for tomorrow night for Cheesemas. Holy night. Cheesy night. You got it, cheese. There we go. Jamie, if you tell another lie, I'm going to die of cringe. Sneep. America has too many simps. All right. I think America doesn't have any men left. And I think men do run the world. There's Smeargle. I think it's the natural order of things. Like, let me ask you guys a question, because there's a lot of men in here right now. Because this is like 90% of my audience is male. How many of you guys want to jump on top of a grenade and blow to pieces, just blow up and die, to fight for feminism. You're like, yeah, we're promoting feminism in the Middle East. I'm ready to jump on this grenade. I identify as a vacuum cleaner. I can't wait to push feminism ideals across the world. Another one. So there's the LGBTQ. You got that? Those flags are all over our federal buildings, all over our public squares. That's another thing that the United States pushes. Those are our values. American values are feminism and LGBTQ. Those are our values as a country. How many of you guys want to line up and instead of dying for the American flag, you go blow yourself up on the LGBTQ flag? I identify as vaccinated. Could we at least have them not killed for this stuff? Swamp, check description. Ooh. Let me ask you guys another question. What are America's actual values that you would go die for? What do we do in America that you would literally die for? You're ready to fight and die to the bitter end, even if there's torture involved. What is it about America that you're ready to die for because you believe in it so hard? Andrea Navarro, let's find your bag. You believe in it so much, you're ready to die for it. Here we are. Freedom. Yeah, what does that even mean? Money. Mister, I broke my dad's phone. What would you do in this situation? I would tell him that your other sibling broke it. Only die for freedom in my family. You're not free in America, though. You can't say what you want. There's a lot of laws. There's a lot of police. You're taxed heavily. I would say taxation is the best measure of freedom. So if you're not taxed, well, then the government just prints money, which is a different tax, which is why everything's so expensive now. Yeah. How free are you, actually? You're free to struggle to live the American dream. That's what you're free to do. I'm Australian. We die for a pack of Winnie Blues and a tin of the very best. I do it for the First and Second Amendment if the government actually wants to uphold those. Precisely. And we all know it's not. The American government does not want to uphold those two things. So those aren't the American government's values anymore. Feminism is America's government values. LGBTQ is American government values. But First Amendment, Second Amendment, you're basically a racist if you believe in those things now. That's kind of the underlying feeling. Oh, you believe in those things? Probably because you're racist. So that's it. I'm unironically thinking about moving to Russia. You know, it's funny. Russia actually said that it would allow American states to secede and join them. Isn't that funny? So anyways, let's move some of these Cardos off of here. We got a lot of Cardos cards. We want to get more space on the table. So in the Middle East, they actually have something that they are interested in dying for, and it's their religion that they believe in, but also the concept of what the religion gives to them. So their religion tells them, if you implement Sharia law, the women are yours. The women become yours. The women are like a resource or a treasure to them, one or the other, right? Which sounds very crude, but that's how it was for much of the world not too long ago. So you got all these young men over there, and they're like, would I die so that I can be in a position of power over women? Okay. That's something a guy actually dies for. Men actually do that. And you can say all you want about it being sexist. It comes down to life and death now. What would you die for? Are women a treasure? Would you die for women? A bunch of those guys say, oh yeah, having women, that's an actual treasure. And so it turns out America's this empire that's pushing feminism, and I don't want to die for feminism. And then they're a country that's fighting for their religious beliefs and control of their women. And they're going, yeah, we don't want America to take control of our women away. So they have something they actually believe in. I would die for a large Big Mac. 2022, America still exists. I'm part of the HDTV BTQZ community. I die for a pack of Sneaker Bunko. So that's my suspicion anyways. That's my analysis the Middle East, they will die to keep control of their women. America will not die to establish feminism. Because men don't want to go die so that they can have, you know, more feminism in their lives. We're not wanting to kill people for that or die ourselves for that, you know? A lot of soldiers just do what they're told, but if they are told, all right, we're pushing American values in the Middle East, I bet you plenty of them would be like, why? Why is that so important? So, and in the Middle East, they're going to do stuff like put people to death. They're going to say, you will follow Sharia law or we'll put you to death. And that's why they'll remain in power over there. Here we are. Now, my feeling is that this difference in the men, maybe it's competitiveness, maybe it's anger, maybe it's the religion itself. Whatever the case is, that biological motivator, that driver, will make them more competitive over time than the United States. United States will become probably very soft, probably very like, oh, I don't want to impose myself on others. That's bad. That's wrong. Can't do that. But they don't think that way. They don't care. So I feel like in the long run, the way power works, in the long run, we're going to lose power and they're going to gain power. If you're willing to die for something wrong, it is a wasted death. Well, I think that the winners define what's right and wrong. So they don't believe what they're doing is wrong. They think you're wrong. They think you're evil. So, you know, as long as they win the war, that's all that matters. All right, let's do this next. Michael Ragonin, SLAB-AWAY payment. By the way, I agree with that. There's no such thing as right and wrong, just power. So that's my personal belief. There's no right and wrong. Michael Ragonin. Everyone gets very sanctimonious about right and wrong. Let's see, 98 minus 35. 63. Yeah, the founding fathers were basically terrorists, right? The founding fathers of America, they were British dudes who started killing other British dudes and saying, no, we're taking this country for ourselves. They're terrorists. We would call them terrorists today. That's what they would be. And they murdered a whole lot of British guys to make the United States. Now we're so sanctimonious about how righteous and moral and humane we are. The country was founded on murder because that's the founding of all countries. All power, all countries are founded on conquering, which really is a fancy way of saying, I murder you until this is mine. So, yeah, they were basically terrorists. Here's Andrew Bertrand, 2 express grades of your choice, and $16 to my SLAB-AWAY. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew Bertrand. The FBI would label the founding fathers probably white terrorists. That's what the FBI would call them today. Okay, $16, and you've got $39 left. 39 minus 16. $23 remain. There we are. Jesus, this is my new leader. Bro, do you want my money or not? Swamp, I totally want your money. Please. Do I have a sealed box of Fighter Ambition? I sure do. 24 packs in there. Thousands of years, and look who's on top. What would another 100 years change? The founding fathers were potheads, mister. They would smoke reefer all the time. I've heard that's not truly the case. I heard that they mostly smoked tobacco and that back then marijuana wasn't really that strong. All right. They were much too busy killing the British to do a lot of leisure stuff. They were busy committing murder and being British terrorists. Let's see. The founding fathers smoked oddish? Let's see. How much for the box? I see $5 a pack. Well, it would be 5 times 24. Mr. Andrew. They smoked Weedle. Here's Andrew. Aha! 2 express. We're going to pick your very best ones out. Am I selling the Gyarados? I probably will eventually, but not right away. Oh, that's cool. Why aren't they called the founding daddies? Sound much better. Yeah, that's true. Fishermen, Bagon. They smoked Brits. Well, it's like you're looking at the Iranian government going, wow, they're so brutal. The Iranian government's establishing itself in its position of authority and power. That's what it's actually doing. And I think that every country that does so in a brutal way. And it's only now in 2022 that we don't like it when people do this kind of stuff. In the past, that was just how it was. You just did a lot of murder. Now it's like, oh, murder? You can't do that. You can't kill the people who are your enemy. That's illegal. What's up, Jamie? See you later, man. Oddish is the only weed. Our founding daddies. That's right. The founding daddies. That would be wrong. Okay, Andrew. Bertrand. Someone buy last spot in 2000 tops pack break. What's up, Alcides? Andrew. Bertrand. Doot. Very good. Got your 2 Rayquazas going out. Lovely. We have Trent Caswell, $50 to my SLAB-AWAY. You got it, Trent. Feeling like a SLAB-AWAY day, huh? Trent Caswell. So this is going to be 206.5 remaining. Thank you very much. Okay, we're refreshing. So we've taken some of the cards off the table in order to get new ones up. We got the Sexy Lady. PSA 10 Team Rocket Hollow. There's a Hollow checklist. Someone buy the last spot. I'm sad, says Jamie. Oh, poor Jamie. Golly. I hate hearing that, Jamie. Why don't we make you happy instead? That's Geodude 9, Cardos. Give me a moment. All right. Do-do-do-do.
Hey, you sure, mister? Right and wrong is extremely gray mostly. But mutilating young girls' genitalia and castrating them is pretty obviously wrong. That's what they're ultimately fighting for.
So,
We should mind American business anyways, though.
I find it funny that you bring up the concept of mutilating genitals, because I feel like that's an awful lot like what it looks like we're practicing in the United States. So you're asking, let me see who was asking it real fast. That was Super Dan. So he says, are you sure there's no right or wrong? Let me put it like this. If there is no God, which there might not be one, then there is no right or wrong either. It's all nature. It's all just nothingness floating around in space. You could come up with your own rules. Okay, let's say there is a God. Well, God has all kinds of rules that maybe we're breaking. Maybe their God's the actual correct God, and they're establishing Sharia law, and you're evil for trying to get rid of it. So that gets real tricky too. That gets real dicey. Who's God? And okay, so you mentioned genital mutilation. That sounds a lot like what transsexual surgeries and puberty blockers are, doesn't it? Stops the sexual organs from developing properly, probably neuters the child. And then there's the cases where they literally get neutered. So, you know, physically, snip, snip. So it sounds a lot like we're the ones doing the mutilation. Here we are. So let's see. They would probably look at us and be like, whoa, what are you doing? There we go. But it would be fun to hear how they're wrong and we're right on this subject, because usually when people actually have to answer that question, it becomes really difficult. Underage gender therapy is illegal in most states. I think if everyone in the states minded their business, we'd be much better off. Why are people discussing other people's genitals? Mr. $20 for grading right. $10 for grading. Sounds like you want to live in Iran. Weirdo, peace out. What if the name of the booby booster again? The name of the booby booster. Give me a minute. Oh, wait, you mean like the booby booster packs? Sneaker Bunko. Do you believe in God? I think there could be a God. but I don't think it's obvious that there's a specific God. There we go. Yeah, I mean, God could just pop out of the sky very conveniently and be like, here I am. I'm the one, actually. He just never does that. It's me. He conveniently never does that. You just have to have faith. All right, give me a moment. So we're going to ask about $50 for this Geodude. It's me, the Mormon God. It was me all along. Geodude 9, $50. Okay. Did we do your 2 galaxies, David Moraes? We did Trent. I don't think we did your 2 galaxies, right? David Moraes right here. All right, give me a moment. All right. The subject of morality is very interesting because nobody really has the right to establish one morality over another morality, except for when they're in a position of power. Then they say, now my morality is correct, and you will follow it. Actually, what's interesting about religion, that's exactly how God does it. How do you think God establishes right and wrong? He says, this is right, this is wrong. Do what I say or I'll destroy you. That's how God does it as well. He works exactly the same way. He happens to be all-powerful, right? That's one of his defining characteristics. He has the power to send you to hell, where you'll burn forever. I thought you did it, says Kevin. Did I actually do it? Am I doing it twice? I'm sorry, I'm probably thinking about this fun conversation so much. I can't remember. Did we already do this one? Somebody rewind it. Mr. David, you're watching, right? Did you say hell? How convenient for the Christians. It's almost as if they wrote the fanfic themselves. I think so, says Kevin. Jamie either got your parents' CC and ordered a couple $1,000s. So I'll leave these up here for a moment. That's 2 Galaxy 1s. I think I might have accidentally opened them. No, I ordered again. Oh, there goes. He's here. He says this is another order. All right, here goes. Here goes. We are ready. Ah, Han Solo. Very nice. All right. Beautiful looking card, man. Oh, wow. That one's looking real clean. How about the back? Back's not bad. Let's zoom in on this. There's always some edge wear on these. Ah, that corner, though. Yeah. That right there, too. Hard to get a 10 on these, man. I've seen it before, though. All right, how about pack number 2? Well, hold on. Let me put these away. Mister, my cat is sick. My mom said he might die. Ooh, ooh. I'm sorry. Your cat will return to Allah. I've arrived. The fun's over, says Mary. Bloody Mary. All right, what do we got? In order to establish some kind of moral axiom, you need to be able to say where it comes from and why it has the authority to establish itself as that moral axiom. You know what I mean? Mary, thoughts on God? That's for David Moraes. So murdering people is bad. Why? Well, because they don't like it. But that doesn't really matter what people likes and what they don't like. Maybe I like to murder somebody. So maybe my morality is correct, right? So that's subjectivism. You don't like to murder people. I do like to murder people. That's subjectivism. Who's to say who's right? Who's to say who's wrong? So what people actually do is they point to God and they say, well, he's God, and he says murder's bad, and he's the law. How is God the law? Well, because he's all-powerful. He'll throw you in hell if you don't listen. See? All based on power again. All rules come from power and authority. And the way God established him as the all-powerful being is he just is. He just is. It says so in the book. So Mr. Mosfar says, let's express grade my Elisa and Diancy and Larias. You got it, man. He happens to be all-powerful. If everyone murdered, I don't think that would work. What are you talking about? The United States murders people all the time. USA murdered tons of people in the Middle East, didn't they? USA is still the wealthiest country. Maybe. I'm not sure if that's still true. Seems to be working fine for the United States to murder tons and tons of people. I think that China does it too, don't they? Seems to be okay for them. Every single time one country conquers another country and takes it as its own territory, that seems to work out for them. Seems like murder's fine. Skip Deladius. What? Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying I did skip it. Here we go. That's what they say anyways. So you point to God, you say he's the objective truth, he's the objective morality, and then you say you can't murder because he says you can't, and if you disagree with him, he'll send you to hell. But then you run into the problem of like, all right, who's God? Why do you say your God's right, not my God? Maybe my God says I get to murder you because you're, I don't know, like an infidel or something. Who's God? And then it becomes a prove the God game. And nobody can prove God. That's the biggest problem. Everyone says they can, but they never do. And God could just pop out of the sky. He could be like, yep, it's me. I'm the right one, by the way. I'm more inclined to believing in Satan than God. Why can God blank me without my consent and get away with it? But when I do it to cheese, it's a crime. God needs to be canceled. I got a question for you, mister. What would you like to do if you were a murderer or something? If I was murdered, I would like to at least be in a dignified position when I go. Do people forget God killed with the flood? Well, that's the old God. The new one's really nice. He's under new management. Here we are. Yeah, he remember the story about Egypt where he killed all the firstborn sons? What did those firstborn sons even do? They were innocent, right? They didn't do anything wrong. They were not responsible for the choices of their fathers. It's a very different Old Testament God. He seems to have changed a little bit over time. Very interesting. Seems to have gotten a little meaner at the start and then nicer toward the end. Very interesting. They were born first. Ah, big mistake. Very interesting story, don't you think? Have you ever seen The Walking Dead? Gotta kill to stay alive. Yeah, it's a cool show, man. I actually do kind of enjoy The Walking Dead. I need to watch the latest season. So there we are. So, yeah, I find it interesting in Super Dan's example, he mentions genital mutilation. I would argue that's precisely what we're practicing here in the United States. We're practicing genital mutilation now. We're the bad guy that we point at others. You're a bad guy because of genital mutilation. That's us. We're the ones doing it. All right, let's see what we got. We got Kadabra. Oh, and he's using a move on Poliwag. Poor Poliwag. If God's not real, then how did my ex get pregnant while I was at work, huh? Oh, he must have visited her like he visited Mother Mary. All right. So anyways, so all these thoughts that led me to the conclusion that there probably is no moral objectivity. There's probably just power. And even when you say some God is morally objective, he's only in his position because he's powerful. So this sort of principle of power works real well. Kadabra. Yo, wow, that's really expensive. Kadabra is 250 as a 9. Let me check sold. But he went for a lot less when he sold in auction back in November. So, but I don't go off auction prices. I don't agree with auction. I'm going to set mine to $100. So obviously this is a lot cheaper than the one that's for sale in the buy it now. Someone that I know said that Michael Jackson murdered everyone. I knew it. Okay, now we've got Kevin Maldonado, 6 Pokemon Go. Excuse me. I have a small back to your left. To my left? You got it, man. Which kind of Pokemon Go? English? I guess he means English. Let me just double check. No, it couldn't be English because English is $6 each. Pokemon Go Japanese is $4 each. All right, so I tell you what. I'm going to give you 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that you just didn't know what you were purchasing there. Allah is like every other god, human-made. You could be wrong. Maybe we should put you to death for saying that, because that's blasphemy. You know what? English. I'll send 6 more. Boom, you got it, man. All right. Kevin Maldonado. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think putting people to death to establish your religion is the most effective way to establish a religion. And the fact that Christianity doesn't do it and Judaism doesn't do it anymore. Actually, I guess Catholicism kind of did it with the Crusades, right? So the fact that the other religions don't do it anymore is a good reason why they're on their way out. And Islam will succeed because it is willing to do it. And that's the basis of all powers, violence. There's Radiant Venusaur. Do you have a favorite Warhammer race? I don't. I'm sorry. Here's Candela and Sylveon. Was going to say the Crusades were basically that. Oh, Executor. Yeah, the Catholic Church was flying high during that period. It turns out violence is an excellent tool for establishing a powerful version of your institution. And without it, you don't got a powerful institution. So again, power is all based on violence. The ability to throw you in jail. The ability to bankrupt you. The ability to buy you out. The ability to put you to death. And then all the rules come from that power. Kevin Maldonado. Mr. Kevin, let's see what you got. Kevin. It's 6 packs. I sent 30. We'll send you another 6. Sounds good, man. I opened them too. Power is fear. I'll donate 20 bucks for a shout out. Send it over, Marty. I'd love to shout you out for 20 bucks. I need that sweet, sweet Christmas money. I'm looking at my fingertips right now. I'm getting hungry for it. There we go. Why is Cheese looking through my trash? I caught him on my security camera digging through my trash. Probably looking for a used pair of panties. There we go. You got to go first. You open 5. Oh! That's because I'm a dummy. Here we go. Well, that was your original order, wasn't it? Oh, I'm getting it all now. I'm understanding it all. All right. I'm such a dummy. So, and here's Natu and Mel Metal. So you're picking up a Mel Metal on that last pack. I got it. So 5 was the correct amount for the amount he sent. And he wanted 6, though. And so we opened the 6th pack. You got to shout me out first. Oh, it doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. There we go. Sweet. That just sounds like you're doing a trick on me. Okay. We've got, excuse me. We've got an awful lot of 8s, actually. There's a lot of 8s. I'm going to focus on getting the 9s up on the table. There's Krabby, and he is squeezing Ditto like a blanket. Okay. Hey, mister, you gotta do me a shout out. I'll give you 20 bucks. No, you gotta shout me out first. There you go. Can't imagine why there's no kids watching this stream. Beat them all up. Let's see. This is going to say Krabby. He's a Krabby Patty. Krabby Patty 9 is $70. We're starting to get expensive Cardos cards on the table. Mister, shout me out. I'll give you $20. Trevor Glisson, 1 spot in the Pokemon Tops. That's it. That's the 8 spots. Get ready for the pack open, everybody. Would you ever consider carrying the revamped Neopets cards? Oh, Neopets, huh? I'm open-minded to everything. My job is to offer you the stuff you want to open. I just feel like Neopets is such a weird one. I got a CGC Southern Island Mew for $9.50. Was it English or was it Japanese? And the fossil pack, says Trevor. There we go. Can I get a number? English. Nice. I think that's actually pretty good. Then again, if it only grades 9 with PSA, maybe you overpaid for it. 1, 2, 3. So I sent in a card myself that had graded PSA 9, and it came back CGC 9.5. So people like to think that the 9.5s turn into PSA 10s. Not always. Like, it's more like this. If you have a, let's say PSA 9 here and a PSA 10 here. All right, and then there's this space in between them, right? So in the past, CGC's 9.5 was like here. Okay, so CGC 9.5 could go either way, but it leaned toward the PSA 10. To be honest, more lately, I think it goes closer to the 9. Okay, so I think that it shifted to the left. The CGC 9.5 could just mean you're overpaying for a PSA 9. I don't know what the PSA 9 goes for on that Mew, but if it goes for about 950, then you're still good. You're ahead, even. But yeah, I would try to cross-grade at least. You're going to cross-grade? You should go for it. Okay, oh, you guys ready? Here it is, the pack break. Especially for old vintage cards, because you know what happens is people take old vintage 9s, PSA 9s, and they cross-grade them into CGC 9.5s. And the ones that don't cross-grade into 9.5, they just leave it, or the ones that don't cross-grade into PSA 10, they just leave it in the PSA 10 holder. I'm sorry, the CGC 9.5 holder. All right, we're peeling this apart. All peeled. Cool. What time is it, by the way? 5:30. No more orders, guys. No more orders. So we got Peter Cools. You probably don't you think you're cooler than me. He's got Team Rocket to the rescue. Driving the Blizzard's fun. Peter Cool. Peter, Pumpkin Eater. He's got a very cool name. Evan Staker. Did Evan just ship? I can't remember. Here we are. We've got natural disasters for Evan Staker. Like freezing cold weather that knocks out power for millions. I was placing an order. Is that okay? You can place it? I should be done, like literally right now. I should be done. I should be getting off and then hanging out with my wife. Marshall Weber. Marshall Weber pulls The Banquet. Ah, delicioso. Move this out of the way. Marshall Weber. I can't wait. I can wait to the late night stream. Peter Cools. Whoa, he was in there twice. I'm sorry, Peter. You didn't pull the holo, though. Where could it lead? Ah, that's a pretty funny card. I like the Togepi on it. Not enough good Togepi cards were made in Gen 2. So these top Togepi cards are great. Magnus Marshall. Did Magnus have a large back? I can't remember. The First Temple. Dude, it's like 1,000,000 degrees in this room. It's so hot, I have to open that window. When I close the window, the heater heats the room up so efficiently. It's like my face turns red and everything is so hot. I start sweating. It feels like it's 80 in here. Who is Mr. Beast? Everyone keeps talking about him. Who is he? Here we go. Now we've got Anthony Matkovic. Is Anthony new? Mr. Anthony. Farewell, Lugia. That's a great one. Anthony Matkovic. Here he is. That's a Lugia. Great pull. Mr. Sweating on all the cards. No, I got the window open. It's nice and cold, actually. I just popped it open. Christian Green. Christian Green got the holo. And that is Lawrence 3. Pfft. Not a fan. Lawrence Green looks like a boring card. I'm sorry. So that's a bad pack. They're not all good. We hope that they're good when we jump into the pack break. Some of them are not super good. That would be the bad one. That means if you snipe the next pack in the box, it's going to be the good one. Lawrence. Bleh. He looks so mid. He's not even a waifu. Ah, Christian Green. Oh, Christian Green needs a bag update. Thank you, Christian Green. There we go. There is one last pull, but it's a non-hollow. Let me update this to say 12. No more orders, guys. We're wrapping up for the daytime stream. We're going to have a Wondiferous nighttime stream. I hope you guys are there for it. We got about 6 or 7 orders to get through. Yeah, we got about 8 orders left, though. So we got some orders to process. Trevor Clisson, the Tumultuous Water. There you go, Mr. Trevor. I hope it was everything you hoped for. Gave your mom some tumultuous water the other day. Got that like button. Don't forget. Pretty deep conversation we were having today. Something I think about all the time. So that was fun. On my mind. We've got Goblin Dubstep. 2 packs of V-Star. Goblin Dubstep. I have a bag, he says. Really? Goblin Dubstep? I don't recognize you, man. I feel like I'd recognize you. Goblin Dubstep, did you change your name? Don't forget, I also paid for a fossil spot. Did you really? Ah, I see. All right, the fossil pack break is done as well. Mister, he also sent for fossil. What? What? Really? All right, guys, we're opening the pack break in Ohio. Yay! Cheese is one of those people who would buy a fart in a jar. I actually believe that. There you go. That's for Goblin. So what I have to say about the pack break is you're going to have to wait till tonight to see it, guys. It's going to be a nighttime pack break. Because we're out of time. And I'm not staying on extra late. It's the holidays. He does have a bag. Goblin Dubstep. You must have ordered one time before. Thank you, man. I farted in a jar twice. I'm selling my blood on a card. That's pretty cool, right? I think that's better than a fart. Why buy it when Mary gives it to me for free? Mister, it's 1 pack. Oh, mister, please. We have Matthew Fowler, who wanted a round of shipping. Okay. Just letting you guys know, shipping's not going to be terribly fast. Shipping's going to be pretty dang behind, actually. They're not picking up mail where I'm at anymore because of the weather. They let out an email to all USPS accounts. I received the email, and they said, due to inclement weather, we are shut down. See ya on Tuesday. So we will see if they pick up on Tuesday. I'm going to leave my mail out on the porch on Saturday anyways, just in case. I doubt they were lying. Here we are. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it. All right, excellent. Excellente. After Matthew, we have Josh Stone. Were the slabs in a separate package? Josh, are you saying that you received your mail and the slabs weren't there, but they should have been there? Is that what you're saying? Because all you did was ask a question, and I'm not sure the answer. I want the DBZ box. When do you stream again? Oh, we're still going. You might have me open it. Hold on. So you got Arturo. I need 5 double Digimons. If you sent an order for it, then you should get taken care of. Yeah, I'm still opening these last orders. I stream again tonight, by the way, though. All right, where's the Digimons? I need a fresh box of the Digimons. Here they are. Yeah, so we go live again tonight. But if you already placed your order, we're going to open it. Here we go. You're scary at night, though. I'm scary in the daytime. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm so crazy and hungry for the souls of children. You ready? That's why we don't get many child viewers. I eat them all. I'm like that guy from Pan's Labyrinth at the feast table with the hands, the eyeballs in his hands. Here we are. I go, come children, there's a delicious feast here. And then I eat them whole. Children are delicious. Best way to get a soul is out the butt. I thought they would be inside the protective slabs. What? What would? Help me out here, Josh. What can I help you with? Mistress Krampus. I don't know who Krampus is. Okay, you got Agumon. Soup. And so pack break tonight? Probably. Boop. John said children are delicious. Keep them away from your kids. Trevor should put a fossil first. Not if they are ginger. Boop. All right, that's for Arturo. Arturo Perez. Here we are. All right. Nothing like a good sweep. Ah, yes, a good sweep. Just waiting for Mr. Octavio Melendres to come in and snipe the good one now. I'm a kid, but I'm not even scared, so don't even try. Don't even try. Edson says Gyarados for the rest of my credit. Deal or no deal? Oh, let me see. So you must be talking about the Gyarados 9, right? From Cardos? I'm going to have to say no on that one for now, okay? Appreciate the offer, though. I need time to think about it. Here's Mr. Miguel Rodriguez. Mister, I hope I got this right. Can you grade my AOT Levi signature and ship my cards after the grading? My username is HypeManRips. So, Miguel, let me start by grabbing the card and sending it out to grade. As for shipping, we'll write down on your bag that you have shipping, okay? But you got to come back to me and tell me when you want to be shipped. So, John and I work in separate places, and it would be really annoying to have to track when something ships like that. Let's see. And it would cause problems because it would get messed up. I didn't see a Miguel Rod. Oh, this is Miguel Ragonin. The bag looked right at first. I was like, all right. Let's get the correct bag. Oops. Beckner, knew it. Vasquez. Curtis. Ah, here we are. Whoa, that's an older bag. Welcome back. That is an older bag. Oh, there we go. What's happening, says John. Nothing. He was saying that he wanted to be shipped out after the card is done grading. But I'm not going to remember that. So we're going to write him down 1222. We're going to write shipping on your bag like this, SH. And what you can do is when your card shows up in TCC grading, just then request shipping, okay? Maybe if, yeah, no, there's no simple way to do that. All right. Maybe if you had like 1 day grading or something. Miguel Rodriguez. I pay no less than a 9. Well, hold on. What kind of shipping did he get? Oh, he did pay for fast shipping. All right, hold on. So this is going to be express grading. And let me print you a label. He did pay for fast shipping. We might be able to do this. Let me log in to make sure we get the right address. I'm going to get a security question, aren't I? God damn it, I hate the security challenges. They're so stupid, dude. I swear, Cheese has done this to me, hasn't he? All right. Something went wrong on our end. Yeah, apparently. Okay, here we are. Miguel Rodriguez. Bye-bye, mister, and everyone else. All right, here it is. You live in a place called West Missouri Avenue? That's interesting. Because I live in a state called Missouri. That'd be like if one of my streets' name was Arizona. West Arizona Avenue. So I think what I can do for you is I'll hold your shipping up here for a couple days until I know that John has finished grading, and then I'll send it down. Okay, there we are. We're in the 60s, and people say it's cool. I'm not in the 60s. It's cold out here. Okay. Jason McHenry wants 3 hollow lives. Jason. Boy, these hollow lives selling like hotcakes, man. Mexico smelled funny. Oh, waiting for a future with you. Wow. I saw Perez at McDonald's. Mister, have you watched Cobra Kai? Have I watched Cobra Kai? No, I've not watched that. From Unda. Whoa! It's the succubus girl. There we go. That is definitely not haram. All right, Jason McHenry. Is there going to be a Sunday night time stream? Hopefully. I'm always seeing you on my feed, and voila, here you are live. I'm always live. Okay, we got Kevin Maldonado. This is for the extra Pokemon Go pack. Thank you, Kevin. And Ben Wright for Resurgence of Power. Ben Wright. Not to be confused with Ben Wrong. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got Leafkin. Look at Leafkin. Mr. taught me everything I knew. Aw. Here's Ranger. Okay, you got Ranger. Wendy's has peppermint milkshakes, guys. Just FYI. Tea her. Here's Fierce and Squall. Peppermint. Blech. Gross. I was in Puerto Rico one time and I saw Mike's Side twerking. Mike's Side. All right. You're going to have to turn in your main card, Mike's Side. So that was for Ben Wright. I'm running away from home tonight. What? He was twerking in the rain. I saw it too. Cheese smells like buttholes. You mean working, says John. Working and slaying. Cool. Now we've got Paul Newman, Top Surfing Pikachu. There goes that Pikachu. I knew he couldn't last. He's too cute. Do 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 doopy doopy do do do. There he is. Paul Newman. There we go. All right. I had a fun time, guys. I'll see you guys for the late night stream. We'll price up more of these Cardos 9s because there's a lot of them. And yeah, I mean, maybe we'll have a crazy stream. It is a Friday night. I'll think more about what the large should be. You can make your recommendations. And the current box break is Roaring Skies. It's got a good start. 8 spots are sold in it. We have the Fossil pack break going off tonight. That's going to be fun. Early stream? I can't promise an early stream. My wife's going to want to hang out. It might even be a late stream, okay? See you later.